There we go. Okay. Just double checking. Say hi. I think I fixed my frozen problem. So hopefully I'm not having that anymore. Hopefully we've got that fixed. All right. Okay, so we are halfway through the month. I'm just double checking that we're where we're supposed to be here. Yep, we are. So if you're watching and you see the live button right there, say hi. I see you guys jumping on. Hi, everybody. I'm not blurry. I know, right? And I have to say, I don't know why I'm not blurry, but I'm just going to roll with it because I'm not blurry and life is good. So I don't know if we had an issue with the Wi-Fi for a while. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but we are good to go. We are good to go. So I've been busy sending out samples. Oh my goodness. Samples. So it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy 2 weeks so far. So first things first, if you have any questions, please post them in the form of a question or whatever you want to do in the chat there. Put your questions in there. And I always ask you guys at the end of it. And sometimes you don't think of stuff like that. So, but yeah, put your questions in there if you've got questions. I'm always happy to answer them. We are in the middle of like the most exciting season ever. It has been an absolute blast being part of all of this with all of you. Again, this just gets me so stoked. I get so excited this time of year because things happen. You get orders from people that you don't expect, and you have more online orders than you've ever had because it's Christmas. It's the holiday shopping season. People are starting to look. People are shopping online more, I'm noticing, than before. So especially I'm seeing people that are shopping early. Home Office is doing these great Blonde Friday, Brunette Friday. I mean, oh my gosh, we're going to talk about that because that's coming soon. Brunette Friday starts on Thursday. And you have opportunity to, beef it up in your social media. Come up with some cute sayings. I think I saw somebody put for Blonde Friday, somebody put, you don't have to be blonde to shop. Nobody's checking. I think maybe it was Kim or Christy. One of those two, Christy McDaniel or Kim Calder, one of those two did that. But super cute. Like, I mean, get creative with your words. And that way people aren't going to be like, ugh, another sale. This is not another sale. So there's a lot of cool things happening. We had two of our top leaders, so Kim Stone and Rebecca Behrens, came up with this great idea. I mean, they came to Home Office and were like, look, we have to offer more. We have to offer more because we just had the Blonde Friday sale last weekend. So they offered more. So now they're doing, the Brunette Friday sale starts Thursday, 7 a.m. Pacific time. The first 500 customers with orders of $30 or more are getting a free gift valued at $15. So they're getting right? They're buying $30 worth of stuff, but then Home Office is going to throw in something that's valued at $15. That's a big deal. Make something of that. Take that, make it yours, make it your offer, make some cool graphics in Canva, do some fun stuff with it. Come back and share your graphics in Canva on the team page so everyone else can play too. But there's some cool things that you can do with this. So reach out to your essential products users. That's an important thing to do too, especially when they have any type of a special or sale, anything like that. Our stylist only sale, 5% off, ends tonight. So I encourage you to double check your inventory, double check your show schedule, look at your own personal essential products inventory, see if you've got enough to get you through till whenever. You want to make sure that you have all of those things because if you don't, you can grab those now. We have a few ladies that are like super duper close to promotion. So we've been watching those numbers very closely and carefully as well. And so it all kind of just builds up to all of this excitement that we have. We have so much fun. It is so much fun this time of year. So the one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about too, because after the first of the year, you know, everybody kind of has a little bit of holiday hangover, right? Their wallet's empty, the credit card bills are coming in, nobody wants to spend any money. So I have a couple of different things that I want to share with you guys. We are going to host a team-wide All Things Lila Rose in January. So we will have that going on. And you know, a lot of times people are just bored in January. They're like, I'm bored. Yeah, I'll come and check this out. I'm going to come and watch this. While I'm on the subject of All Things Lila Rose, Kim Calder on our team, love this. Grab the reins. She's grabbed the reins and she's hosting an All Things Lila Rose event with people not even on her team, not on our team, cross lines. And she said to me, I want to meet other people in Lila Rose. And I think that is absolutely phenomenal. I think it is so cool when, you know, you reach out, go beyond your comfort zone. And maybe that's not even Kim's comfort zone. Like Kim seems very comfortable with a lot of things, but I give this lady a ton of credit because she just jumped in and it's going well. Like they're getting everything planned and putting it together. She's super organized. And so big shout out to you, Kim. I'll be in touch with you in January so you can help me run the one that we're going to host in January. Always fun. So much fun to host those. I love Kim's organization. I love the fact that she just jumps right in there and just decided, you know what, I want to have one of these. So she said, if I can fall off my chair live, I can do anything. She did that. I saw. It was great. She didn't get hurt. After I knew she wasn't hurt, then it was great. But yeah, I mean, you got to have fun with it. We're all human. Things happen. And so when that happens, you know, you're kind of like, oh, okay, I'm human. I can fall off my chair. I can skip a word. I can, you know, sneeze. I always sneeze when I'm live. You guys know that. I haven't gotten my water in since I got home. Home late tonight. So I went and had my eyes checked. I have brand new glasses on the way. 2 pairs I got actually. Got some kind of cool glasses. They're a little different for me, but they were men's. And I put them on and I looked at Bruce and I was like, do you like these? And he's like, I really like those on you. And I thought, okay. So you'll be seeing those when they get here. Also, I want to talk to you guys too about something else that you can start to think about now and start to plan for. So you always want to be planning a month ahead for your business, right? You always want to have a notebook, whatever you want to do, and have a plan for what you're going to do in your customer group. If you don't follow someone who gives you good advice on ways to motivate your customer groups, games that you can play, fun things that you can do, find someone who does that for you. So Kim just posted and said, still openings if anyone wants to be part of All Things Lila Rose. So please connect with Kim Calder. If you have any questions or want to connect, you can private message her as well. So, but what I was talking to you guys about too is, you know, after the first of the year, everybody's kind of tired, you know, things are happening. Well, you want to always plan a month ahead for your business, right? So what do you think of when you think of January? You think of what? Like New Year's, and you think of New Year's resolutions. You think of new beginnings. You think of people. Like you always notice after the first of the year or more towards the end of December into the first of the year, all the diet commercials come on and all, you know, they just bombard you with all of that stuff. Have a New Year's resolution here, do this, and want to lose weight, do this. And, you know, all of these things just hit you, just smack you right in the face, right? You get ads for scales and you get ads for running shoes and all kinds of stuff, right? Pelotons, you get ads for those. But what do you think of when you think of like January, February? Like the first 2 months of the year are really hard to stay motivated about your business, right? it's difficult after that because you've just been through the ringer with with October, November, December, right? You are ready for a break. You're ready for a breather, and everybody's ready for a breather. There's nothing wrong with taking one, but I want to share a few things that you can do so that you can still take a breather, but your business is still going to grow. Because sometimes I have found for some, it's hard to stay motivated after the first of the year because October, November, December, there's like all this stuff going on. People are ordering, you're getting commission checks, you're promoting, people are joining your team, all this stuff's happening in 3 months. And then all of a sudden it's like, it feels like it comes to like a halt, right? It just comes to this, and it's January and you're like, I don't have any online orders. Nobody's joining my team. Nobody's wanting to book a party. Right? So you have that. So in your own mind, you're like, how do I stay motivated? Like, how am I going to do this? Well, there's a lot of ways you can do it. And one of the really fun ways is an All Things Lila Rose event because you get engrossed in it. There's so much fun, and we're going to have so much fun in January. I'm excited about it. I have some really cool gifts in store. So we have some fun things coming, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to hang out with Kim at hers and learn a few things from Kim. So, and again, it's what you do. You just keep learning. You can always learn from other people. And so that is the beautiful part about what we do in our industry. So the other thing that makes me think of January, February is brides. So weddings are always, people are starting to plan 6 to 8 months ahead of time. And so by end of December into January, all the bridal shows start, all of the expos, things like that. So where are these events? The All Things Lila Rose. Kim, the All Things Lila Rose event is an event that a stylist puts together, and she works with all different other Lila Rose stylists. So you can touch base with Kim Calder on that. She has one that's going to be starting here soon, and it's an event that you can invite your customers and guests to, and you get like a really cool mix of people, like all of the stylists that are part of it. You get a great mix of people. You get somebody that's super good at U-pins, and then you get someone that is amazing at flexi clips or knows how to share an essential or talks about the hair towels, and it's all kind of scripted and scheduled so that people know when things are going to be happening. So in between that, you sprinkle it with some fun, business stuff. You talk about the business opportunity a little bit here and there. But mostly like this time of year, the All Things Lila Rose are, sharing the sales. And the other good thing that it does is when you put your customers and stuff in there, you have 10 stylists that are part of this event. So they're all inviting their people in, and it boosts the algorithms so that your guests are going to see posts coming out more and more. So if you have time to give, if you have time, I always tell people doing one of these All Things Lila Rose events is like inviting people to your house, and you would never invite somebody over here and then just leave them sit here and go to the store or just leave. So you have to be ready to do that. So those are the kinds of fun things that you will learn, and it's a big giant platform for everybody. So it's a lot of fun, and I encourage you to be part of it. Kim's doing a dynamite job getting it all put together. So anyway, back to brides. So bridal season, wedding season is coming. I don't know about you guys, but where we are in Wisconsin, we're still masking in one county, but not masking in another. But brides are booking. They're booking venues, and they're getting ready to do all these things. Put yourself out there and offer them a bridal consultation. So I just did 3 of them, and I didn't come up with this idea myself. I have my website, my Hair Haven website that I work off of. is through GoDaddy, and GoDaddy offers services. And so I'm like, well, what are services? So I clicked in there and I started looking around, and you can create your own services. So I created a bridal consultation, and I just did 3 of them. And so the cool thing about that is you kind of advertise on your page and just say, you know what, in search of brides, or connect with me for your bridal consultation. So what do you do with these people, right? I am brand new to this. This is not something that I have ever done before. I was a little, at first I'm like, well, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, how am I going to learn if I don't just jump in, right? So I grabbed a notebook. I wrote down some pretty pertinent questions. First of all, I set up a Zoom meeting with them. You can do it Facebook Live. You can do however you want to connect with them. Face-to-face is usually best. So we talked. I asked her when her wedding date was. I asked them, I made a list here. So I asked them for A, when is your wedding date? Okay. And then B, and then you congratulate them. And, sometimes you can ask, well, how did it happen? How did he propose? But you're building relationships with these people. You're building a relationship with them, and they're getting to know that they can come to you if they need something. So the next thing you want to ask them is, do you have your colors chosen yet? And most of the time they do. Sometimes they don't, but most of the time they do. I always ask, are you gold or silver? And then we talk about their hair. Do you know what you're doing with your hair yet? Some brides know right away, and they'll tell you, I'm not doing anything with my hair. I'm not wearing a veil. Lot of all 3 brides I talked to this last 2 weeks, none of them are wearing veils at their weddings. So I got the colors from them. We talked a little bit more about their needs. I asked about the bridal party. How many are going to be standing up with you? Do you have a flower girl? Things like that, because you want to let them know that all of our flexi clips come in 7 different sizes, so that we can accommodate all 7. If they've got 7 bridesmaids and they all wear different size flexis, we can accommodate that. We can find a hairband that will match a flexi clip that the flower girl can wear, or that the bride can wear, or, be creative with things. And so once I finish the consultation, it takes about 30 to 45 minutes, because brides love to talk about their day. So I ask the questions, and then I just sit and listen to what they have to say. So they fill you in on information. They give you little, hints of things. And, well, I'm kind of thinking of powder blue, but I really like pink, and my wedding's going to be in the spring. And so, but what you want to do is make sure that you write all these things down for each consultation that you do. So what I did with my ladies is I said, okay, so now that I have all this information gathered, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a wish list for you. So you can do this in many different ways. So you can use your Amy app and you can create a collection just for her. You can, I have a ton of inventory. So I pulled some of my inventory and I had it in front of me, and went back live with her, and I showed her some things, person to person, as good as I could, did some quick demos. All in all, I probably spent an hour total with each bride, total. So, and like I said, I just met with them this last 2 weeks. So no immediate sales yet, which I was not expecting. I'm not expecting that to happen overnight, but I made a connection with them. Have you ever talked to hair salons about teaming up with you? About selling Lila Rose at their salon, Kim? Is that what you mean? So I spent 1 hour total with these girls. So now when things get closer, all of these brides are in my PB broadcast. And so I have a campaign built where I message them on the day that they are, I message them in about a week or 2, and then I follow up with them in a couple of months. So I check in with them. I'm going to say, hi, this is Wendy. I really enjoyed our consultation we had in February. Just wanted to follow up with you if you've decided on your colors. Is this still what you're going for? And when, say, your bride tells you that she's picking dark blue, And then all of a sudden, the flexi of the month in March is dark blue. That's just a great reason for you to reach out to that bride and say, oh, guess what? We have this. And then when you touch base with her and she knows who her bridesmaids are going to be or her bridal party, offer to meet with them too. Offer to meet with them too if the bride wants that. Sometimes the bride doesn't want a ton of opinions and sometimes she does. But it's all about her. It's all about the bride. But what I'm thinking is that, when it comes down to this time where she's ready, this is just another avenue for you guys to get to know people and get to know brides that are out there that are getting ready to get married. So, I mean, it's few and far between, but the thing is that when you get to know these ladies, you could build a lifetime customer out of her, just like that. And it's not just the bride and the bridesmaids, it's the mother of the bride, the mother of the groom, the person taking pictures of it. They make great gifts for the bridal party as well. So that's one avenue that you can go down. I also offer, because of the size of my inventory, I offer a personal VIP tour of my inventory with one person and some of her friends, which I do via Zoom. I have a Pivo camera that sits downstairs and it follows me back and forth. So I don't have any of my stuff set up anymore. I packed up my stuff because, again, wedding, 38 days, you guys, 38 days. So I got that notification this morning and I went, oh my gosh, 38 days. So I packed up my stuff because I have a house full of people coming. I have a lot of stuff going on. So I had to pack up my stuff. I don't have just an office for all of my things yet. So that will happen once we get our shed built. And yeah, so hopefully by next year, I'll have my own office space. And I won't have to inhabit this green room as much as I do. Kim, to answer your question. So yes, you can talk to hair salons. So here are the guidelines. If someone in the hair salon decides to join your team and they want to carry the Flexi Clips or they want to carry product, they have to be on site when the products are out. So say it's, the girl that does your hair and she's like, oh yeah, I'd love to join. I'll buy a couple pieces and put them out. So she can do that, but if she leaves for the day, all that product has to be put away. And the reason that that's a policy that Lila Rose has, and the reason it is the way it is because a lot of times people don't know how to properly use our products and they don't know how to properly be sized. So regardless if you show somebody else how to do it, if they're not part of your team, that product cannot be out. So case in point, my stylist that does my hair joined our team and she sells the essentials. She sells a ton of hair masks. She's super jazzed about this amplifying foam. She loves the thermal defense. So she carries, a couple of things and she has a case that sits right on her station. And then she uses the products when she does people's hair. So she sells stuff right there, but when she's gone, that case goes in her cabinet and it's locked up, and that's the way it stays. So they have those guidelines for a reason, and it's basically for the best interest of the customer, so that they don't get something and they don't know how to use it. So a lot of times we run into that issue too. So we have. So again, the wedding thing, you want to make sure that you discuss that. Think about it. Just sit down and make a list. If you know some brides in your head already, reach out to them with all your excitement and just tell them, you know what, I'd love to do a free consultation with you. Throw the word free in there because they love it. But let them know it's just a consultation, and you don't have to be a pro. You don't have to know how to do styles. You don't have to do updos. All you have to do is know your product. And if you're new and you don't know the product yet, if she tells you that her colors are blue, go to the website, go to the search engine, type in blue, and all the stuff that's blue is going to come up. Then go through and choose a few pieces that are that are different hues of blues or that look more more elegant, more weddingish, I guess you should say. Look at those things, and then you can build a collage. You could just copy the link and send it to her and say, hey, I saw this today and thought of you. What do you think about this for your wedding? You know, things like that. So those are just some other ways that you can reach out to people after the first of the year, because my mind is already past the first of the year. My mind is already working on January for my customer group and January for our team and the things that we're going to do, because I'm now that far ahead, and it took me years to do that. It took me years because I was always like a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead, and that was as far as I would go. So, but it took me a really long time, and it was finally like, if I would just think ahead, my life would be so much smoother, and it totally is. I mean, now it's nice. So when you have those kind of plans and you can make the plans ahead, and again, like I said, if you are not following a trainer, following someone who feeds you new ideas every single month, I can recommend two to you. The first one that I follow and I have always followed and will always follow is Melanie Moore. She has a group called Social Synergy. So it's social, like the word social, and then SYNERGY. Melanie, I have followed. I met Melanie 4 months into my career with Willa Rose, and I have followed her ever since. She is a marketing guru. She knows her stuff. She really does. She has the experience behind her. So when she says, hey, I got a great idea, let's do this. And she is a master at getting people together and then just brainstorming ideas until these bigger, better ideas come up. So Melanie Moore, Social Synergy is one. I'm going to put her in here because then you can search her out too. Melanie Moore. Melanie's amazing. And Melanie offers a la carte stuff. So if you ever struggle with figuring out what to post, she has a content club. I think it's $15 a month, but she gives you content for the whole month. You get like dates on the calendar. You get all kinds of stuff with her groups. I love her group. I will always be part of that. The other person that I will ask you to follow for great ideas is the $1 Million Party Girl. Lynn Bardowski. I've also known Lynn for a very long time, but not personally. Like I know, did I type that right? Yeah. I look like $1 Million Patty Girl. It's like, can you tell I need new glasses? But Lynn Bardowski, I've known for a very long time. I never followed her much. And I just started to a couple of months ago, and I have already picked up so many ideas from her. I've already added 32 people to my customer group, and I haven't done any shows, y'all. I mean, I'm just meeting people through social media. So I'm meeting people through online vendor events, all kinds of stuff. But she is like the funnel queen. She knows how to funnel people and to train you on how to funnel people. All these people I meet at all of these events that I go to, when I meet people and I go to all of these online vendor shows that I'm part of, that's my goal. It isn't my goal to sell anything. My goal is to funnel people into either my VIP community or into my customer group, or to funnel them into some type of my PB broadcast so that I have them locked into my system. And then they get a 5-day hair essentials for free. I teach them all about our hair essentials free for 5 days. It's a campaign I have set up in PB broadcast. So as soon as I ask them, hey, are you interested in hair essentials? And then, but one of the questions I ask, what are you most interested in? Are you most interested in your hair health? Are you most interested in keeping your hair up all day without having to retighten it? And most people will say they're interested in hair health and essentials. The minute they tell me that, I send them a form that I created in JotForm. And it's a form that asks for their name, their phone number, a little bit more information about their hair. Is it above your shoulders, below your shoulders, above your ears? I think I asked them if they have a LuLaRoe stylist that they work with, because if they do, I recommend that they contact their LuLaRoe stylist. But that has worked amazingly well for me. And again, it might seem like a lot, and it might seem really overwhelming, but right now, even if you're brand new, all those people that you're meeting, they matter. And when I go to these shows or I go to these online events, yes, I love sales. I love sales. Trust me. Sales are great. I love them. And they're still my focus, but the other half of my brain is always working on a week later or 2 weeks later. How am I going to build a relationship with this person? So if someone comments on my photo that I do with the hair mascara and says, that is super cute and it covers really well, I message them, and I say, oh, thanks so much. What color would you use? Things like that. You're just building a quick relationship with someone. And before you know it, you're learning how to convert someone. You're learning how to convert a guest that just came into this event as a guest of someone else from a different direct sales company. But you're introducing her to LuLaRoe for the first time, and you want to capture her information. You want to build a relationship with her. You want to offer them something of value. If you offer them, yes, come join my VIP group. No, I didn't freeze. Come join my VIP group. Why? Why would I join your VIP group? What do you do in your VIP group that is going to keep me excited and keep me wanting to be in there? Do you do a hair demo once a week? Do you only post in there once a week? Because if you do, your people are going to go in there and they're going to go right back out. Some people offer free gift if you join my VIP group. I tried that for a while, and I ended up just getting a bunch of people that wanted to try and win something free, and then they never came back and they never commented, and they were never part of the community. And so I'm slowly learning that when you have all of these relationships with people, and it's so very important to continue to build them. Just as an example, just to tell you guys, so I recently changed my customer group name. So all the trainings I've ever been to have always said your customer group should reflect the name of your business. And that's always been just kind of a given. And so I always had Hair Haven, and then I had Hair Haven for VIPs, right? Well, I attended a training from Lynn Bardowski, and she was talking about how these communities are being built, and our VIP groups, yes, they're VIPs because, they get special treatment and all that stuff. But when me as just a plain old la-di-da person am scrolling through and looking at stuff, and all of a sudden it says recommended groups for you, and it says Hair Haven for VIPs, I'm like, that must be a customer group for somebody. I'm not interested in that. So we changed my group name. We completely changed it. And so it's called Girl Fix Your Ponytail. So that's what we named my customer group. And I love it now because I see it all over the place. And it is so cool. It is so cool because now our community has become not just hair. And I explained that to everybody. I said, here, I'll read to you what I posted this morning, because I was nervous about changing it, but I was excited at the same time, because I was excited for them to know that I recognized, where is it? Here. It says, you may have noticed we have a new name. This community is so much more than just hair. Over the years, we have built an amazing support system, cheering section, and virtual hug party, and I felt it was time to celebrate us all. Don't worry, we will still share all things hair, but also embrace the awesome feeling of empowerment we all deserve and absorb from each other every day. And then I said, have a great Tuesday, everybody. So we went and changed the name. We took VIP out. We did all these things. I posted this on my business page today with a cute little graphic that said, if at first you don't succeed, fix your ponytail and try again. And so immediately started getting private messages from people. I got a couple of people requesting to be part of my group already, and I have questions they have to answer before they get in, because I don't want anybody that already has a LuLaRoe stylist to jump into my group. So, but those are things that I watched that training and suggestion of removing VIP. I thought really hard about it, I'll tell you, because that goes way against the grain of anything I have ever been trained on. But here's what I like about Lynn Bardowski. Lynn is up with the times, okay? I don't have to Google stuff to figure it out, because most of the time when I get an idea, I get it from her. And I'm part of her Visionista group, which is a paid group every month. But her free group, the $1 Million Party Girl group, is an amazing group to be part of. So what questions do I have for them? Oh, I knew somebody was going to ask me that. So I ask, I can't remember now. I got to look. But I love our name. Our name just it's so much fun. And group settings, here we go. So I ask, what are my questions? Membership questions. So I ask, where did we meet, or how did you find me? I always say, and then I put, sometimes my old mind needs a refresher, so thanks for letting me know. Question number 2, do you already have a LuLaRoe stylist you work with? So I always ask that because, and I ask it a couple of different times, because I honestly want to make sure that if someone joins my community, that they're in there for, the right reasons. And then the third one is, interested in booking a party and earning some free product, please let me know. So most people say no to that one. Most people are like, no, I'm not interested, which is fine. The point is that you're capturing their information, you're getting them into your customer group. Once you have them in there, then you can start. Hold on, my computer is doing the whole antivirus thing on me right now. Once you have them in there, then you can start, funneling them. Like I offered 5 days free of a hair essential training. And all I did was I put together a 5-day campaign with a call to action every day. So the first campaign, the first essential I talk about is the hair mask. And I ask them at the end of it to let me know what kind of hair they have. And they text you back and they're like, my hair is super curly and blah, blah, blah. And like today I got my very first customer that I sent one out to. She was on like day 3 today, or day 4. So she got the hair mask one. And, she said, so my hair mask one. And then she said, my hair is naturally curly, but wasn't always. When I was young, it was straight. And when I hit 40, the curls started coming. And she said, I have to put stiff in my hair to keep it from frizzing every morning. I took 2 seconds and I messaged her back and said, and my hair is just the opposite. It's completely straight. I am hearing great things from my curly girl besties about our amplifying foam and how it tames and defines curls. So her next message to me was, I may need to check that out. Can you please send me the link? So none of these posts that I send out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday include a link. They're all informational. So, and this is all through PB Broadcast. So they're all informational. They're all just, hey, let me show you this. Tell me about your hair. But it's one-on-one. It's a one-on-one thing. And then I think people like that. I think people are really enjoying the one-on-one conversation that they have with you, as opposed to, being part of a big group and then sharing their answer. And then, because some people I think don't share like their complete answers, especially if they know there's 300 other people that could read it. But this way, it's just her and I. So, and I have a couple of other ones here that I need to answer as soon as we get done. But, so, and I have a couple of other ones here that I need to answer as soon as we get done. She said, this lady said, my hair is thick, coarse, and curly to wavy, and I'm also allergic to tree nuts and shellfish. So she's letting me know that, if our products contain any of that, I need to let her know. And then some of them just loved my message and moved on with their night. So building these individual relationships with people is really getting to be an important part of business. And when you're new, it's hard. It's kind of hard to do that when you're new because you don't have, if you don't have PB Broadcast or you're not using our Amy app yet, which you should be. Amy is amazing. And this is the time of year to fire it up because people are buying from you today, this week, next month that don't normally buy from you. And I can tell you that there are a lot of stylists on our team that don't do much throughout the year. And then all of a sudden November hits and they're getting slammed with orders because people know that's where they can get Lila Rose from and that's where they order from them. But now is a good time to have your Amy app linked up and live because Amy captures all of that. Amy syncs to home office. So as soon as you get an email from home office saying, hey, congratulations, you have an order. The next day you go into your Amy app and it pops up and says, hey, Amy Lovas just placed an order, send her a thank you. And you click on email or text and it pulls everything from home office and loads it into your Amy app. So it's really helpful to have. You can go back and look at orders in there. You can do all kinds of great things. So homework. Let's do some homework, right? No. Yes, just a little. So homework, Brunette Friday sale. So please, when we're done tonight, I would love for you guys to head over to our team page and start brainstorming some ideas. Who's going to do that first? Who's going to lead the crew over on the team page as soon as this meeting's over and start brainstorming ideas for Brunette Friday, which starts on Thursday. So, but who's going to do that? I want to volunteer before we get done tonight because I have to go to bed. So I have to get up at 4:00 tomorrow morning. So it's going to be super early. But I want to know who's going to go over there and who's going to ask, hey, you guys, Brunette Friday's coming. We need to get some ideas together for everybody's use. You know what I mean? We can help each other so much if we share some more of these ideas. So let's do that. I'm working on some really cool bridal Canva graphics that I'm going to share with you guys. Probably mid-December. I'm still working on it. So I'm getting ready to use that purple on my hair so I can't lead Brunette Friday. Oh, nobody needs to lead Brunette Friday. I'm just saying you could. She's using the purple on her hair. So, but just head over to the team page and just post a graphic or post a question, whatever you need to do. Get everybody fired up about it. Brunette Friday is going to be a lot of fun. And honestly, for them to add another prize in there or another gift for an order over $30, that's a really big deal. So big deal. So brainstorm some ideas, get some ideas together. Hopefully somebody will jump over to the team page and get this rolling. I would surely appreciate it. So it's going to be a great deal and it's going to be lots of fun. So, all right, that's it. Sale ends tonight, the 5% off sale. Just wanted to throw that at you guys one more time. And then whether or not you saw today, I posted on the team page before I hang up. I want to look and see. Rebecca said she's getting ready to use the purple. I can't see your name, girlfriend. Let me look here. So did you guys happen to see today what we've done in sales so far this year as a team? So if you guys did not see that, let me just jump in because I want you to go in and I want you to put your guesses in. $273,551.55 is what this team has done so far in 2021. So I asked you guys to guesstimate where we would land by December 31st of 2021. You guys are all over 300,000, which I think is amazing. Like Jennifer Schultz is at 351,000. Sarah Mataika is at 327. Dawn Winters is at 451. So, I mean, as a team, we do some pretty huge things. So I want you to know that, you know, I'm going to tell you at the end of the year, I'm going to show you what that number is. So really work the sales, work your business, share what you can, because this year has been really phenomenal for this team. So we've had lots of fun. We've got great things coming our way. Lots of cool products, but yeah, let's get fired up about this Brunette Friday that starts on Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let me just take a look here and see. I think that was all I had, but keep an eye out for some other posts. There's going to be some cool stuff coming out on our team page as well as we get prepared for December. Yes, I'm already talking about December. So as we get prepared for December, and we're not even through Black Friday yet. So I am also, just a note to you guys, I am off on Black Friday. So I will be around. I will be here. The calendar, I think, shows the sale starting at 7 a.m., I want to say, if I saw that right, on Black Friday. Or maybe it starts even earlier than that. I'll have to double check. I had my calendar out, but I'm going to double check that too. So, but if it started some crazy hour, I will be up. So, Black Friday's fun. We can do a live party if you want to on our team page. We can do a Black Friday party if you want to. 5 a.m. Thank you. So 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. We can do all kinds of fun stuff, but I will be around. If you're brand new, please get familiar with your website. Know how to use your back office. Find the Back Office 101 training that we have on this team page. If you don't know where that is, you can ask and someone will tag you in it. But get familiar with all of it now. And you should be already reaching out to people and letting them know, because Black Friday is just known throughout the land, right? We all know there's Black Friday. So we have lots of stuff coming our way, guys. And I'm so excited to be able to share with all of you. So also big congratulations to Pamela Mays, who re-qualified for director this month, and her amazing team of ladies. Also to Sarah Mataika, who re-qualified for manager this month again, and to a few ladies, which I'm not going to say names because I don't like to do that to people, but we got a few ladies that are close to promotion. So they're working hard, they're communicating with their teams, and they're working as a team. So when that happens, amazing things happen in November. Take care, you guys, and we will talk soon.